Welcome students. I hope all is well. I am Dr. Narendra Kumar. In today's lecture, we will discuss on bacteria. In this topic, we will discuss the journey of that microbes which start their traveling with the identity of tiny animalcules to bacteria. We will also discuss about famous contributors. First phytobacterial disease of world as well as India and also structure of bacteria. Okay, now come to the main topic. When we started the discussion about microbes regarding microbiology or plant pathology, Leeuwenhoek is the unique personality raised up in our mind. Antony von Leeuwenhoek was a Dutch merchant, is credited with the discovery of bacteria. He constructed hundreds of microbes, of which few can be seen in the European Museum. With the help of self-made microscope, Leeuwenhoek observed sewage water, saliva, and debris peeled off from the teeth and identified tiny animalcules. These animalcules, grouped under the genus worms by Linnaeus. Chris Berg used the term infusoria instead animalcules. You should know about Linnaeus. Linnaeus is the father of taxonomy and gave the two kingdom classification system. Right. Next is Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg in 1829 established the genus Bacteria. In another words, you can say that bacteria term was given by Ehrenberg. Actually, bacteria word originated from a Greek word, bacterions, which means little rod. Cohen in 1853 placed the bacteria and cyanobacteria in Schizophyta. Right? Here you should know blue green algae is the old name of cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria is the special group of bacteria which have photosynthetic pigment. You know, generally prokaryote don't have photosynthetic pigment or chlorophyll, but exceptional cyanobacteria have photosynthetic pigment and are the first organism none to have produced oxygen. Right? Next, Haeckel was a zoologist and coined the term Protista in 1886, where he included the bacteria along with protozoa, algae, and fungi. In 1941, Steiner and Van Niel placed the bacteria in Monera kingdom. Leeuwenhoek is considered as father of bacteriology. It means father of pure bacteriology because bacteriology have several branches. Among them, phytobacteriology is the popular branch studied under plant pathology. Louis Pasteur is the another great personality of microbiology. Pasteur played important role to destroy the spontaneous generation theory. He was also proposed the germ theory of disease in 1865 for outstanding contribution in microbiology. He considered as father of microbiology and founder of modern bacteriology. Origination of bacteria word we already discussed in previous slide. With this slide, our discussion will focus on phytobacteriology. In this slide, I will point out to father of phytobacteriology at world level as well as India, and first plant bacterial disease of world as well as India too. First plant disease is the fire blight of pear, right? Fire blight of pear also appear on apple is first plant bacterial disease discovered by T.J. Burrell. Burrell tells us about first plant bacterial disease but cannot prove the pathogenicity. Got it? E.F. Smith basically was the mycologist, but due to outstanding contribution in phytobacteriology, E.F. Smith, known as father of phytobacteriology, he proved the pathogenicity of first bacterial disease, and pathogen got the name Irvinia on the name of Smith. You know full name of E.F. Smith? E for Irwin, F for Frink. So full name of E.F. Smith means Irwin Frink Smith, right? Irvinia word comes from Irwin, right? E.F. Smith, Irwin Frink Smith is the full name of this scientist. Oh, sorry. E.J. Butler is the father of plant pathology as well as mycology in India. Credit to discover the first plant bacterial disease in India goes to E.J. Butler. Bengal blight is the first plant bacterial disease discovered in India. In case of India, M.K. Patel is considered as father of plant bacteriology, right? Dear student, this is the general structure of a bacterial cell. A general bacterial cell have cell envelope. You know, this is the outermost covering of a bacterial cell, right? This is the outermost covering. In outermost covering means cell envelope, capsule, cell wall, and plasma membrane are the part of this envelope. Next, you can see in flagella, right? This is the flagella, right? Pili, this is the pili, right? Genetic material, this is the genetic material, and also genetic material. This is the double stranded DNA known as genophore, and this is the circular DNA, double stranded DNA molecule, extra chromosomal genetic material known as plasmid, right? You can see in granule form inside the bacterial cells. These granular structure, these granular structure are ribosomes. In next slide, we will discuss one by one. First of all, cell envelope. In this envelope, three types layer are present. right? First one is slim layer or capsule. Generally, slim layer or capsule is the one thing made up by polysaccharides. When this polysaccharide layer is loosely bound with bacterial cell is known as slim layer, but this is tightly bound then known as capsule. So slim layer and capsule is one thing, right? Difference only on tightly and looseness, right? Here some capsule forming bacteria are listed: Relastonia, Relastonia solanacearum. This is the pathogen of wilt of Solanaceae plant, right? Second capsule forming bacteria is Erwinia amylovora. This is the pathogen of fire blight of pear and apple. Third capsule forming bacteria is Xanthomonas campestis pathover campestis. This is the pathogen of black rot disease of crucifers, right? Next part of cell envelope is the cell wall, right? Cell wall is the second layer of cell envelopes. First of all, in 1960, Weidel, Frank, and Martin tell us that murin is the main content of bacterial cell wall, right? Nag and Nam are the monomeric units of the murin. What is the monomeric unit? Do you know? Focus on the picture. This is the wall and made up by bricks. Bricks are the monomeric units of this wall. Get it? Like that, Nag and Nam are the monomeric unit of murin joined with each other through beta 1,4 glucosidic bond. Right? Nag means N-acetyl glucosamine and Nam means N-acetyl muronic acid. Right? Exception present in every group. Cellulose is the main content of plant cell wall. Some bacteria like Acetobacter xylenum, Acetobacter acetigenum, and Zygosarsina ventriculi have cellulose in their cell wall. Right? Plasma membrane is the next layer of cell envelope. Above boundary like slim layer, capsule, and salva are the non-living boundary, but plasma membrane is the living boundary of bacterial cell wall. Bacterial cell, sorry. Plasma membrane is the living boundary of bacterial cell. It is the double-layered membrane. Several one says that plasma membrane is the semi-permeable membrane. This is technically wrong. Actually, this is the selective permeable, right? Now, next bacterial structure is flagellum, hanging outside the bacterial cell wall. Flagella is the pillar form of flagellum. This is the thread-like structure by which bacteria can move. Flagellum grow at the rate 0.5 micrometer per minute. You know, it can go its full size in 1 to 12 minutes, right? With the help of flagella, with the help of flagella, bacteria can move 30 to 50 micrometer per second. Flagella can divide into two parts. One is the aerial part, have filament and hook, and another part is basal body, set inside the cell envelope. Four type rings and central load are jointly known as basal body. You can see in here. This is the basal body set in the cell envelope, right? In this basal body, a central load and four ring, L ring, P ring, S ring, and M ring present in basal body, which is situated in cell envelope, right? Filament is the outermost part, right? This is the filament. Filament is the outermost part made up by flagellin proteins. It is a incomplete protein because all essential amino acid not found in this protein. Generally 20 is the essential amino acid, right? Amino acid counting is 20, but in flagellin protein all amino acid not present, so this is the incomplete protein. According to gram staining, we can divide the bacteria into two major groups. First one is gram negative and second one is gram positive, right? You can see in four ring LPSM. These four type rings, if any gram negative bacteria bear the flagella, all four rings will be presented in their basal body, right? But in opposite case, gram positive bacteria contain only two rings S and M. Another two rings, that is L and P, are not presented in gram positive bacteria. According to flagellation, one bacterial cell according to flagellation on bacterial cell, bacteria can divide it into two major groups. First one is Atrichus, second is Trichus, right? Atrichus means those bacteria not bear any flagella, right? Like Lactobacillus and Pasteurella are the good example of Atrichus bacteria. Now we talk about Trichus bacteria. Flagella containing bacteria known as Trichus bacteria, and due to different type flagellation, Trichus bacteria can divide it into two another groups. One is Peritrichus and second is Polar. First is Peritrichus, which are bear several flagella on periphery of bacteria. Erwinia is the best example of Peritrichus type plant pathogenic bacteria, right? Second group of Trichus bacteria is polar type. Yes. Further, polar type bacteria can divide it into four groups. First one, monotrichous. First one is monotrichous bacteria. Monotrichous bacteria bear one flagella at one end. One flagella at one end. Pseudomonas sorry, all Gelanthomonas species are monotrichous. All Gelanthomonas species are monotrichous, right? Second is amphitrichous. In Amphitrachus bacteria, bacteria bear one flagella at each end. At each end. Pseudomonas species is the example of Amphitrachus bacteria, except Pseudomonas fluorescens. Pseudomonas fluorescens is the Cephalotrichus bacteria. Cephalotrichus bacteria, right? Pseudomonas fluorescens is the Cephalotrichus bacteria, but all another species of Pseudomonas is the best example of Amphitrachus, right? Pseudomonas fluorescens act as a natural phosphorus solubilizer. Bunch of flagella present at one end in this bacteria. Next is the Lophotrichus. These type bacteria bear the flagella at both ends in bunch. Spirillum is the Lophotrichus bacteria. Next and last is Peritrichus bacteria. Which already explained here. This is the Peritrichus bacteria. Like flagellum, fimbriae is the another aerial structure of bacteria. Mostly gram-negative and rod-shaped bacteria have fimbriae. Fimbriae is near about half of flagellum. Those fimbriae participated in bacterial conjugation known as pili. Conjugation is the initial type sexual reproduction found in bacteria. Pilin protein is formed this structure. So get it? Fimbriae is formed by pilin protein. Right? Next. Genetic material in bacterial cell may present in two forms. First is xenophore and second is plasmid. You can see in this picture both type genetic material are made up by dsDNA, double stranded DNA. Xenophore is the main genetic material. This is the xenophore. This is the xenophore, right? Xenophore is the main genetic material of cell. This term means xenophore, coined by Hans Rees in 1961, right? Generally, bacterial cell is the haploid. It should know. Plasmid word given by Lederberg in 1952. Plasmid is the extra chromosomal circular double-stranded DNA which replicate autonomously inside the cell. It is well known that plasmid DNA present in circular form. You know, circular form. But plasmid of Streptomyces bacteria in linear form, right? First of all, Rinch et al. In 1999 sequenced the complete genome of first plant bacterial pathogen, Xylella fastidiosa, responsible for Pierce disease of grape and variegated chlorosis of citrus. What is genome sequencing? It is the birth certificate, just like birth certificate, right? Mesosome. Now we will talk about mesosome. Actually, plasma membrane is double layered membrane known as outer membrane and second is inner membrane. In some bacteria, inner membrane invaginate and form a special structure known as mesosome. Mesosome play important role in cell division and respiration. You can see in mesosome in this picture. Calypybacter, Streptomyces and Bacillus are the mesoform forming bacteria. This is the mesoform. Ribosome are the finest structure found in bacterial cytoplasm. Ribosomes containing are different or differ according to species to species. It means number of chromosome, number of ribosome in a cell, bacterial cell, is differ according to bacterial species to species. But on average, a bacterial cell have 3 multiply 10 to the power 4 ribosomes. This is the average number. Generally, ribosomes are ribonucleoprotein particles. It means ribosome made up by 60% RNA and 40% protein. Ribosomes made up 30 to 40% dry weight of any bacterial cell. 85 to 90% RNA of any bacterial cell is presented in ribosomes. You know very well ribosomes are of two types, also pictured in this slide. You can, this is the 70s ribosome, this is the 80s ribosomes. 80s ribosome present in eukaryotic cell, but prokaryotic cell just like bacteria have only 70s ribosomes. Further, we can divide it 70s ribosome in 50s and small unit is 30s. Right? 50s subunit have two type RNA, 23s plus 5s and 34 different type protein. Okay, 23rd S RNA and 5s RNA and 34 type different proteins make the large subunit of ribosome 50s, whereas 30s subunit made up by 16 sRNA plus 21 different protein, right? Like fungi, various type spore also reported in different kind bacteria which formed in unfavorable conditions. You can see in this slide several type spores with suitable example are mentioned in this slide. Bacillus and Clostridium. Bacillus and Clostridium are endospore forming bacteria, whereas Methylococcus and Methylobacter are archibacteria which form exospore, right? Conidia is the characteristic feature of fungi, but exceptional Streptomyces also form conidia. Next, cyanobacteria and azotobacter are beneficial bacteria used as biofertilizer in holistic agriculture, whereas Bdellovibro act as a biopesticide. You should know that mostly plant pathogenic bacteria are gram negative, right? And Bdellovibro bacteria can infect gram negative bacteria and after that destroy them. Now you should know about bacterial staining. Several type staining are available to stain the bacteria. Among them, gram staining is very popular and common staining. Actually, this is the counter staining because two type dyes are used to stain bacteria back to back. Counter staining was developed by Hans Christian Gram in 1884, right? So, due to developer's name, this is also known as Gram staining. Now, know the Gram staining in brief. Suppose we have culture of unknown bacteria. We find out the bacteria are gram negative, gram positive, or mixture of gram negative and gram positive, right? In first step, bacteria stain crystal violet. In first step, bacteria stain crystal violet dye, right? After that, treated with iodine solution. This is the first step, right? In second step, we will follow decolorization. We will follow decolorization treatment of bacteria. In this step, we treated the bacteria with 95% alcohol. After alcoholic treatment, two conditions may appear, right? This is first step. In both group, condition are same, right? After decolorization means after treatment of 95% alcohol, two condition may appear. In first condition, bacteria may not be decolorized and remaining as such with purple color, right? Because after treatment crystal violet and iodine treatment, bacteria show purple color, but after decolorization some bacteria may show purple color. It may not decolorize, but some bacteria decolorize and lose their purple color, right? This is the second condition. Go ahead. Now we should apply counter staining. After decolorization we should applied counter stain. For counter stain, safranin should be used. Saffron is the dye in pink color, right? After counter staining, gram negative bacteria will show pink or red color, whereas gram positive bacteria will show purple color, right? Here you should learn a trick. P P for purple, P for purple, P for positive, P for purple and P for positive. It means those bacteria show purple color after counter staining should be known as gram positive bacteria, right? Gram positive bacteria because these bacteria show purple color. But after counter staining, those bacteria show pink or red color, known as gram negative bacteria. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank